After a trip to a few B&M stores locally and some not so locally, I finally managed to get a complete set of the B&M exclusive figure packs. So we're going to have a look at them. We're going to start with these 3 triple figure packs. So let's have a look at the first one. So this one is the 2 Doctors set. So in this one you get 3 figures. You get Perry, the underground version of the Doctor, and is it General Stike, I think, the Sontaran. So these are good. These are 3 figures I haven't got at all. There's a very nice Nicola Bryant figure, great sculpt. The paint work is okay on it. I've seen worse, I've seen better. You've got the Androgum Patrick Troughton with the orange eyebrows. You could, I suppose, if you wanted to paint this one again to make him less orangey. Unusual trousers he's got on as well. But again, a nice figure. And then the Sontaran, I think, is the pick of the bunch. It's a really nice facial likeness, a good body sculpt. And because these Sontarans were quite tall, it makes sense that this one's tall. You get a separate helmet that you can pop on. So that's the first set, the 2 Doctors set, which I think is great value for money because it's 3 very unusual figures. Let's move on to the next one. So this one is the Sontarans collector figure set, which is a bit strange because you also get Harry Sullivan in it. I know he did appear with Lynx and the Sontaran General in Sontaran Experiment, but why not call it a Sontaran Experiment set then, which would make more sense. One nice thing about these figures is they have an embossed limited edition sticker on the packaging. Let's get this one open. Okay, so this one you get, look at those eyes, look at them, that's amazing. So you get 2 Sontarans, you get Lynx, which is a really good likeness of Lynx, again a little bit boss-eyed but nowhere near his boss. Not Lynx, sorry, that's Field Marshal Steyer, and then this one seems to be based on the Lynx head sculpt. The bodies are not quite right because they're using the tool bodies from the 2 Doctors set, which presumably been used in something else. But again, I haven't got any Sontarans other than the new series one, so this is nice. But the highlight for this set is Harry Sullivan. I think it's the first time we've got a Harry figure. So really nice sculpt. I might paint the face on this one just to bring up highlights. He's meant to be in a duffel coat, but this isn't a duffel coat. This is more like Tom Baker's coat that he wore in the Sontaran Experiment. And it may be that it's from something else. I'll need to have a look. But again, great figure set. 2 good Sontarans. Great Harry. Okay, let's move on to the 3rd figure set. So the 3rd set is the 7th Doctor collector set, and it's Silver Nemesis really. So you get 2 Cybermen and the 7th Doctor. Let's get them out of the package. So you get 2 Cybermen, 1 Cyber Leader, 1 Cyberman. The only difference I can see is in the painting of the handles. You get 2 Cyber Weapons. Again, nice looking Cybermen. These are the ones with the big glove hands and the weird chock block piping on the legs. Again, really nice, clear, transparent chest pieces, clear chin pieces. And then the 7th Doctor. I haven't got any of the 7th Doctor, so I might take this one out and put them with my other Doctors, which does mean I'll have to paint the face because it's very bland. If you haven't got any Cybermen, this is a nice set. I don't think it's quite as desirable as the other 2 sets. This seems to be, certainly the B&Ms I went to, this seems to be the common set, where the other 2 are quite rare. The Troughton one seems to be the rarest at the moment, or it's just the one that's been purchased the most. But there seem to be quite a few of these about. And these 3 figure packs come 6 to a stock box, and it looks like each store is getting 1 stock box at least of the figures. Okay, let's move on to the next lot. So these 3 are the Doctor and the Dalek sets, and they're all from Big Finish Adventures. So you got 1 of the 7th Doctor, 1 of the 8th Doctor, 1 of the War Doctor. So let's have a look at them in more detail. So the 7th Doctor has an interesting likeness to Sylvester McCoy. But look at those trousers. Wow. The Dalek is an Axis Strike Squad Dalek, so just a repainted New Who Dalek on that one. Quite a nice paint job on that. These sets are really nice packaging, so you've got the Doctor from the intro, and then you have looks like artwork from the Big Finish on the side, and then on the rear you've got a little rundown of the story, and again the artwork. It'd be nice if they'd included the discs in here to listen to it, or just a sample disc, but I suppose they want you to go and purchase the actual soundtrack. Yeah, well, not soundtrack, the audiobook. Again, really nice paint job on this one. Seems to be a bit better than the other Doctor. It's the same mould. But yeah, I like that one. That's a nice set. And then going in Doctor order, we've got the 8th Doctor, and this is with the Dalek Interrogator Prime. And this one is from the story Time War in the Garden of Death. There's the picture from it. A little write-up of the story. And again, this one you get a Paul McGann head on a 9th Doctor body, which is an unusual mix, but sort of makes sense if this was just before the regeneration. Then again, you get a repainted New Who, and this one's in sort of gold and black, which is quite a nice livery for the Dalek. I like that one. I've only just managed to get one Paul McGann figure, so it's nice to have a second one. And then the final of the Doctor and Dalek sets is the War Doctor. And this one's War Doctor with the Dalek Scientist. It looks like a standard Dalek paint job to me. Slightly different colour silver head, gold head I should say. This one comes with a really nice War Doctor figure. The paintwork on the silver on the vest is not great, so I might repaint that. But a nice figure nonetheless, not a figure I've got. And this one is from a story, presumably A Thing of Guile. It gives you the rundown. A Thing of Guile. Again, I've not listened to any of these. Not really my cup of tea, but I've listened to a few of the older ones and they seem okay. But yeah, so that's 3 nice Dalek and Doctor sets, and then the remaining 2 sets are Doctor and the Tardis. So these are the Doctor and the Tardis sets for this round of releases, and you get a Tom Baker from Sharda with the Tardis, and you get Peter Davison from Caves of Androzani with his Tardis. So let's get them out and have a look at them. So this is the 4th Doctor in his Sharda guise, and the Tardis from Sharda. So it's got interesting red or pink windows with yellow frosted corners. It's a really nice Tardis actually, this one. The background, which you can't really see because Tom's stuck in, is Professor Chronotis's rooms, which is nice. And he's in the brown frock coat with his pirate boots on. So again, a Tom Baker figure I haven't got, with an absolutely gorgeous Tardis. I think this is my favourite Tardis done so far. Okay. So this one is Peter Davison in his last adventure, when he got all muddy and dirty just before he regenerated, with his version of the TARDIS. And obviously compare it to the other, you can see that Tom Baker's one's got a flat top, this one's got a stepped top. The windows are all frosted. Other than that, it looks pretty similar. Big base on it. Doors do open, but I think they're sealed with a band, so I don't think there's any decoration inside. And the box is Androzani Major or Minor, whichever one they were on. Not a bad likeness to Peter Davison, a bit sloppy on the hair, and a bit bland. It looks a bit gormless. Again, ideal for a repaint. The Tom Baker one seems to be a better likeness. So I like this one. It's an interesting TARDIS. I don't think I got this TARDIS in any other guise. But yeah, I wasn't going to pick up these Doctor and the TARDIS sets, but B&M are doing them exactly the same price as the other figure sets at $19.99, so it seems silly not to. Okay, let's put them all together and we'll surmise what we think of them. So there you have it. That's 8 very nice figure sets. I wasn't going to get all of these. I was going to only get a couple of them to fill gaps. But they're so nicely done this round. The packaging is gorgeous. The figures are really well chosen. It's a shame we got 3 of the same Daleks, 2 of the same Cybermen, more or less. But I can't really fault B&M and Character Options for making the selection they did. It's nice to see these Tardis sets being released after the initial ones you just can't get hold of anymore. They're just silly money on the collector's scene. I think my favourite one was one I wasn't really going to pick up, which is the 2 Doctors set, just for the fact that the likenesses are all spot on. But I'm glad I picked them up. If you see them, I'd advise grabbing them. I don't think they're going to be as rare this time round, but having said that, I went to like 5 B&Ms today to get these, and a lot of them had no idea they were coming out. You know, the staff weren't particularly knowledgeable. I've got to single out the Birkenhead store for the lady and a gentleman there being absolutely excellent and breaking down their pallets of new stock just to get some of these figures for me, which I thought was very kind. But yeah, if you see them, grab them. If you want to see more of these sort of videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.